Hello, hello, hello to my healing and self-love family. How are y'all doing? How are you doing? Long time no talk. My name is Sherry. This is my page, Exiting Egypt. We focus on healing and self-love for you, and I'm so glad you're here today, baby. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're doing well where you are, but I have a quick message that I wanted to share on letting go. So I've been thinking a lot about this message, and I want to help someone who is having a hard time letting go. So I was thinking the other night, I'm struggling a lot with letting go recently, and I had thought about this message in the Bible on Ruth and Naomi. If you all don't know the story, let me just go through it a little bit for you. We're going to start off with Naomi has lost everything. She's lost her husband. She's lost her child. She's lost both children. And she has two daughter-in-laws, Ruth and Orpah. Okay, so she has these two daughter-in-laws, and Naomi's like, I give up. I'm walking away. I can no longer do this. I'm going to let you all go back to your family. I'm going to go on and go back to mine. And Orpah's like, all right, I love y'all. I'm out. They're both crying. They're both sad. Orpah's like, I'm out. I'll see you later. I'm going back to my family. And Ruth is like, I'm not going anywhere. You're going to have to take me with you because I'm going to be where you are. And Naomi's like, no, I have nothing to give. I want you to go back to your family. I want you to live a happy life. And Ruth is like, I'm going with you. I'm riding with you. Where you go, I go. So Ruth rides with Naomi, and they ride on back to Naomi's hometown. And now they're back in their hometown, and Naomi is distraught. She's so sick and she's so sad. She's telling everyone, don't even call me Naomi anymore. I'm bitter. I'm done. And, the people in the land accept her back in, and they accept Ruth, and Ruth starts and going working and doing things she needs to do to take care of Naomi. And after a while, Ruth meets Boaz, and Boaz is this man. He's actually family with Naomi, and she meets him, and they actually end up linking up, and they end up getting married and having a baby. And so the baby ends up being the grandfather of David, the greatest in history as far as the kings in the Bible, right? So I wanted to share that little backstory before I go on with my analogy about leaving. So what you might have heard from this story was, okay, Ruth followed Naomi. But I really want to talk about Naomi because we talk a lot about Ruth. Ruth is a popular name in the Bible because of what she did and the legacy that she created. But we don't talk a lot about Naomi and the pain that it took her to let go of everything and move forward. Naomi felt as though she had nothing else to live for. She felt as though she had no place to go. She was so lost and hurt and devastated by the idea that she had lost her husband and her two sons. She was so sad that everything had come crashing in on her, and she had to now let go of everything, including her daughter-in-laws, to go and go back, woefully to where she came from. And I know that there's somebody who's going to listen to this message who is woefully letting go of some place that you thought would last forever. That you thought would always be, that you had held on to, that you had hoped for, that you had wished for. You were like, please, I'll do whatever it takes to hold on to this situation. I am willing to do whatever it takes. And finally, it got to a point where that situation was dead, where it was no longer working out for you, where everything that you thought was going to be did not look like it was going to be anymore. And you said, I give up, I surrender. And some of us haven't even surrendered yet. Some of us are still trying to hold on to that dead situation. This could be a love relationship, a friendship, a family ship, a job ship. There's some place in your life that has passed away, and not physically passed away, but it's no longer in your life spiritually. It's not working for you anymore, but you want to hold on to that dead thing. You don't want to go. But this message is really to encourage you if you are still holding on to release it. And for those who have released, let this message encourage you as well. You see, we don't focus much on Naomi in these scriptures because we just think she is a part of the plot that led Ruth there. But the truth of the matter is, Naomi's willingness to let go is what brought about the idea that there could be the grandfather of David. You see, if Naomi had not let go, if she had stayed there any longer, those things would not have come to be in that way. I'm not saying that the grandfather couldn't have been created another way or this story couldn't have gone another way. But what I am saying is Naomi's willingness to leave led to the joining of Ruth and Boaz. It led to the birth of this baby, this lineage. I'm also going to say that Naomi didn't know what was up ahead for her. As a matter of fact, she didn't want anyone to even call on her as her name anymore because she was so hurt by that loss. She thought giving up and moving forward from that situation meant she was nothing anymore. And there's someone out here who's feeling like nothing anymore because you gave up on a situation or because you know it's time to give up on a situation. But I want to share with you that Naomi giving up and letting go is the reason for so many blessings. That can be the reason for so many blessings in your life. You don't know what's tied to your letting go. Many times we see letting go as the end, as the final chapter, as what is no longer existent. But sometimes what's tied to that ending is actually new hope, new promises, better dreams, better realities, new relationships, baby, new friendships, new jobs, new things. But we want so hard and so bad to hold on to that thing that is hurting us instead of letting it go. One more thing to just know about this story with Naomi and Ruth is that when Ruth has this baby, this promise to the legacy, Ruth gives Naomi the right to being this baby's grandma. Woo! That just gave me chills. I really want someone to understand that Ruth was tied to Naomi. Ruth walked with her. When Naomi tried to push this person off, she said, I'm going with you. Sometimes we don't realize the blessings tied to us. Hey, sometimes we don't recognize that blessing is following us into the new place. And it's going to increase our life in major ways. It's going to give us our hope back. It's going to give us our dreams back. It's going to give us a new reality for some things that we lost. Oh my goodness, I'm preaching to myself if I'm not preaching to anyone else today. We have to understand that sometimes the blessing still follows you when you go. We have to understand that the new level up is meant for you in the new place, not in the old place. We have to let go of some of these things that no longer serve us so we can get there. And we got to keep going, baby. Yeah. If this blessed you, please put a comment in the comment section. If you want to follow and subscribe, please do. I'm going to be coming out with some more messages. I'm just trying some new things out. I love you all. I wish you a wonderful day and night. Keep going, baby. You deserve to keep going. Peace.